Before we get started, let's go over the controls you'll need. Move yourself to the yellow circle, teleport using the right trigger, or walk using the left joystick. Great! Now let's look around. Move your head right and left, or use the right thumbstick to locate 3 red spheres. Well done. Let's do something harder. Try grabbing the vase. You can use the right or left side buttons to grab. Now, let the vase drop to the ground by releasing the grab button. Poof! Now it's back again. Good work. I won't always be here to give you all the answers, but you can always ask for help. When you're feeling stuck, use the B or Y buttons to request a hint. Well done. Hints can be requested at any time and get gradually more helpful with each request. You're a quick learner. If there's anything you missed or you need a refresher.
There is no place for grief in a house which serves the muse. There you are. I've been waiting for you. Imagine your name being shelf-worthy, defining your medium, a style, even an era. Maybe mine will end up someplace, probably on a binder at my accountant's. I'd commend you, but then there aren't that many options. Still, you wouldn't believe how many guest emus. Muse. Interesting word. Is it a noun, a verb, maybe a band eventually? Regardless, thank you for writing it. It brought me here, and besides, is there anything worse in this world than a blank page? So much promise and potential, yes, but so much pressure. Sometimes so much possibility can be paralyzing. Anyway, you may be wondering where you are and who I am. I'll help as much as I can. You see, I've spent a lot of time here, more than I should probably. And when I'm so inclined or properly inspired, I can be pretty prodigious. Of course, if I'm not in the mood, I'm not very motivated or helpful at all. But if we're both lucky, you've caught me on a good day. Tricky, that finicky thing. If you don't get it just right, and it's nothing but white noise and blur, sort of like chasing the spark of an idea. If it doesn't snap into view, it's either nothing at all or so out of focus it's simpler to abandon it and do something else. Maybe cooking. If I had a kitchen. I'm not sure how long I've been stuck anymore. I think that clock may have stopped. Has it? What time is it anyway? Ah, that's a favorite. Breakthrough at the shore. Such drama. Such turmoil. There's something about bodies of water, whether it's the vast ocean or a backyard pond, it's mysterious and unpredictable. Maybe that's why there are so many damn rules. Did you know it? Well, now that I'm here, I could use a drink. Or maybe a smoke. Where do we think the good stuff is stashed? Maybe in that credenza. Scenes from a happier time, I suppose. Ever since I took these, I've just felt like something's missing. it locked? Just when you think you've found your way out. Whoa. I haven't been outside in forever. Should we step out? Would you listen to that? Birds chirping, water lapping. It's the kind of thing that fills a person with calm. Or it used to. Now it only mocks me. How quickly nature can turn on you, even one's own. Sunsets are so fleeting. The minute they start, they're hurtling toward their inevitable end, and we're left scrambling to squeeze one more magic hour out of them. Maybe that's why they're such a popular subject. Still, what I wouldn't give to have a few more minutes of this golden light. Some people are afraid of the water. I used to love it, in part for its mystery, permeated surface, and who knows what you'll find. Sea creatures, mangled lawn chairs, carcasses of fishing boats, an entire lost city, its grandeur forgotten and wiped from history. Ha! How would you like to be the architect of that place? A gap-toothed smile, a six-pack with one dead soldier. Some things really are defined by what's missing. They say that art is a way of looking. Well, my sense of inspiration must be nearsighted. I try to find my way, but it's all a muddy blur. Back to the drawing board, I suppose. Oh, this one's not half bad. A little derivative, sure, but it has vision, real suspense. It poses a question to the viewer. What lies beyond in all that darkness? Caves have always been a source of inspiration. Why, early man made his first works of art in caves not unlike these. But, oof, this seems to be where the light of inspiration fizzled out, imploded. So many memories. This little rowboat. What a companion it's been. Just me and this skiff. Only a sketch pad and a scrap of charcoal to share our voyage. The reflections on the water could provide hours and hours of material. Most people don't understand reflections, how the ripples can transform the simplest subjects. A challenge, but so rewarding. But then, you know all about that. Well then, you've done what I could. Bring things clearly into view. Good heavens, how many sunsets must I have observed from this very spot? Funny, I haven't seen one of these in, well, I don't know how long. A real oil lamp. It's probably all dried up, sputtered out. I know the feeling. Somebody's not getting very far with only one oar. That's the quickest way to spin in circles, if you ask me. The harder you paddle, the more no place you get. Still, all that struggling gives you something to do. Watch your step. Yikes, it's high up here. Can't very well break my neck, can I? Medical debt and a half dozen unfinished pieces. The first time I saw this cabin, well, you wouldn't recognize it. Total disrepair. But I could see what it could be. Potential. It was everywhere in those days. I fell in love with potential everywhere I looked. And now, well, at least there's one project around here you could call finished. The summer I built that picnic table was the happiest of my life. Surrounded by nature. Call me old-fashioned. I know these things have fallen out of favor. But I have a soft spot for them. You always know where you stand with a record. Drop the needle on side A, start to finish. I've flipped to side B and then straight on until the last crackle. A smooth journey from beginning. I can't put my finger on it exactly, but I just don't feel at home here anymore. The place I knew so well feels so unfamiliar. A beloved song, overheard from the other room, distorted through the walls. Then not something loose. Oh, I remember these. I must have sketched them last season. When you're grasping for some encouragement to keep going, everything starts to look like a sign. that for a light bulb moment? Gosh, what relief. There's nothing better than a beacon, a little light in the darkness. A signal you're on the right track, that you're not up the creek without a... Whoa. You know the phrase. Oh, I'd give anything for a little assurance like that. Or, such a little word, such a threatening one. I never know which way to go. Too many choices, too many decisions to make. It's like writing a piece of music. Every note in existence is up there in your head, swimming around, and you have to snatch down the next right one. Who can ever choose? Who can ever choose? Funny things, those Karens. These unassuming little pebbles can mean so much. You'd almost miss them if you weren't paying attention. But when dark starts to set in, and you're lost, they're the most precious things in the world. Worth their weight in gold or ivory. If I hadn't been a painter, maybe I'd have been a composer. As it is, I never learned much past scales. But still, I think the simplest melodies can be the most beautiful.